Right. So today we are going to talk about water therapy. First of all, let me ask you the simple question. So what does it mean by water therapy? So whenever we heard this word water therapy, what kind of things you'll get into your mind? So Chandrasekhar sir, you can, Chandrakant sir, you can unmute yourself and then can respond. So what are the ideas you are getting whenever you heard this word water therapy?
No, this is the first time I am listening about the water therapy, and because
Okay.
of that, I am very curious to learn what exactly it is.
Wow, super, super. Thank you. Thanks for your curiosity. All right. So generally, whenever we think about the water therapy, most of the people they'll get some idea like water. See, water in the sense automatically they'll think that drinking water only. All right. So I would like to give you some concepts of water therapy first. So the first thing is drinking enough water to cleanse your body. All right. So this is one concept under water therapy, drinking enough water to cleanse your body. So generally what happens whenever we do, whenever, for example, if we talk about the house, all right. So what do? Every day we clean our house, all right, and we gather the garbage and we will throw it into dump. So this is what the general process we have been doing in our house, right? Similarly, our body also has a lot of toxic, a lot of toxins, uh, or a lot of toxic components. So what we supposed to do is every day, every now and then, we should be able to cleanse our body. We should be able to clear all the toxic elements from our body. We have to eliminate all the toxic elements from the body. That is the process can be known as metabolism. All right. So here I just want to ask you a direct question, but no need to feel embarrassed and no need to feel shy to answer for these kind of questions. So my question is, have you ever measured how many times you are going for toilet? It might be for loo or it might be for fee, your choice. All right. So have you ever measured that how many times you are going?
Yes, 3 to 4 times.
Okay. So for urine, right? All right. So how about loo? How many times you go?
Low for 4 times and probably for 3 times.
Okay. Right. So this is the thing we should understand that most of the people they had a habit of going toilet. Rare cases. Rarely they'll go. Like some people had a habit of going to toilet only once in a day, like in the morning or in the evening, according to their flexibility and their timings or their body type. They used to go only once. That is what certain people of certain group of people had a habit. All right. So what we need to do is we have to eliminate whatever the waste products or whatever the uh, waste material, right? Toxic chemicals or toxic materials, whatever are going to be there in your body, we need to eliminate them first. So how to eliminate? For that, this is the wonderful technique called water therapy. So let me talk about water therapy in detail, step by step. All right. So water therapy involves not only drinking water, and it involves swimming also. Swimming is also a wonderful water therapy which can eliminate a lot of impurities from your body, and it can give you a lot of relaxation, and it can give you a lot of uh, free, and it can make your body light. And this is one of the wonderful exercises can be used for toning your body. All right. And let me give you another type of water therapy, having a bath. Right. So bathing is also a wonderful water therapy where we can be able to feel refreshed. We can refresh our body, whole body. So I'll talk about all these things in detail. All right. And see, some people had a habit of keeping their legs in the water till ankle or till knees. right? So this is also a wonderful water therapy that can heal and reduce your stress from your body. And the next thing is, in the water therapy, this is the last thing: drinking or taking more liquid food item, right? Like soups, right? Sambars, rasam. So these are all some items we can be able to use, or we can be able to include into our diet. By then it will be easy for us to maintain a proper body. Simply let me tell you, so these are all the process generally we can rehydrate our body. All right, so why should we need more water? What is the necessity of more water? All right, so first of all we should know the necessity, then automatically we will be able to understand the concept. I'll talk about all these things a little later in a fraction of minutes, right? So just understand how much water is in the human body, how much water we need, right? So if we talk about the human life, 75% of human body, I'm talking about the kids now, right? 70% of human body contains the water, whereas in the adults it's like 60% of our human body consists of water, whereas with the old people, like elderly people, 50% of their body consists of water. All right, so now let me talk about how much of water quantity will be there in each and every part of the body. All right, so brain consists of 75% of water, and then blood consists of 83% of water, and the heart consists of 79% of water. Bones needs 22% of water, muscles 75%, liver 86%, kidneys 83%. So if we observe maximum quantity, whatever the body part we are talking about, maximum quantity of that particular part associated or related with water. All right, so here, this is the thing, very important component. This is the very important component to lead a happy life, to lead a healthy life in our day-to-day life. So the first thing what you're supposed to understand is water therapy. All right, so to rehydrate your body from the dehydration, you need to have the water therapy. Now let me talk about one by one. All right, so the first thing is drinking water. Right, so let me ask you a simple question: how many of you are aware of proper methods of drinking water, proper way of drinking water? How many of you already aware of this concept?
No, generally we drink water in a regular flow.
Yeah,
We don't follow any process.
Yeah,
I only know that yeah that we should drink at least 3 liters of water in a day. That's what I've heard.
okay, good, super. All right, so it's not only three for the adult males. It can, we can drink 3.5 to 4 liters. All right, sometimes if you are more putting physical works or physical activities, then you can drink even after 4 liters also, you can drink 4 to 5 also. But beyond
Mhm.
5 liters it's not advisable. But for some people who are suffering from some different ailments, for them doctors would suggest to drink even up to 7 liters, but it's a different story. But a common man or a normal person, an ordinary person, can we should not eat that much of water, right? So 3 to 4 liters can be it's a ideal plan, ideal water quantity to drink a adult male. Similarly, a female can drink
Okay.
2.5 to 3.5 liters of water. All right, so now this is the quantity we all know generally: 3 liters to 4 liters generally we should eat, we should drink, right, every day. Now there is a different phenomenon, different technique how to drink water to eliminate the impurities, right? So do you all know that the water is the a key component of our body construction, and it is the key component to give us a perfect healthy life. All right. So here you can simply understand the concept of drinking water, right? There are different methods to drink water. The first method is, so now onwards, be careful, try to listen carefully. So the first method of drinking water is, first, whenever we start our day, the start our day in the sense after the next moment of waking from sleep. All right. So what we need to do is we need to brush our teeth. All right. So after brushing our teeth, don't take much time to brush our teeth and don't take much time to go for loo or your natural calls. What you need to do is the very next moment of waking up from the sleep. It's a nice and wonderful idea and it's a mandatory concept to drink minimum 1 liter to 1.5 liter. How many of you are habituated to drink 1 liter to 1.5 liter early morning with empty stomach?
Uh, I drink around 3 to 4 glass.
3 to 4 glasses. Wonderful. Chandrakant sir.
No, but at least one glass of water.
All
But
right.
sir, generally, I have heard the once you wake up in the morning, before brush you need to drink, and someone said it you need to drink in a sip by sip in that way. That is a good part.
Okay,
I
good.
don't know.
Fine.
Yeah.
So let me tell you the concept now. So here, before brushing, also you can drink. But why I'm suggesting after brush? See, some people had a habit of, while brushing, they used to clean their tongue, right? So while they are cleaning their tongue, automatically they can feel little, like vomiting sensation, and they used to vomit out the fluids, whatever the fluids are there in the stomach. All right.
Right.
So if you drink water before brushing, automatically the most of the quantity it will come out of your mouth and it create a little bit uneasy in your throat, right? To avoid all these problems, it's a good idea. First, brush your teeth. Then after, try to have 1 liter to 1.5 liter. All right. So if you are new to drink the water early in the morning, it's a good idea to go with 1 glass of water in the beginning, right? One glass of in the water, 1 glass of water in the sense it's like medium to large glass of water, right? So how to start drinking water early in the morning? All right. So first, take 1 or 2 sips. First, take 1 or 2 sips. Then after, what you're supposed to do is you need to drink water as fast as you can. Morning, don't get confused. First time in the morning after waking up from the sleep, you need to drink 1 or 2 sips normally or slowly. After that, you can drink 1 liter or 1.5 liter as fast as you can. Let me tell you why. While drinking water fast, it will create, the water, whatever the water you are intaking early in the morning, that is going to cleanse your stomach. Okay. See, after, generally what we do in our house generally. So after cooking the food, we already ate the food. After completion of food, what we do? We will cleanse the vessels. Correct?
Right.
Similarly, what we need to do is we had the dinner last night. We had the dinner last night. The digestion process completed. Right? So after the digestive process, what we need to do is we need to cleanse the walls. We need to cleanse the whole stomach. Right? By cleansing the whole stomach, it will be very active and it will be get ready to start the today's digestion process. Okay, so for that, it's a good idea to drink 1 liter to 1.5 liter according to your capacity. You can drink. It doesn't mean that it's mandatory to drink at a stress 1.5 liter. If you are starting, for example, today is your first day of drinking water therapy, so then you can take 1 glass of water, right? After 2 days or 3 days, you can go for two glasses of water. Then 1 week, 3 glasses of water. Then like that, you can increase the quantity of water, right? But it should be like before the breakfast. Before the breakfast, at least half an hour before the breakfast, you should complete minimum 1.5 liter of water consumption. You have to take minimum 1.5 liter of water before the breakfast. Right? So let me tell you why. By taking the water more, that to fast manner, drinking fast water, then what happens? Automatically, it will go and settle down in your stomach. There, the water will absorb by your intestines, right? So what happens automatically? The water will spread all over your body, right? By spreading the water all over your body, what happens? It will gather all the impurities and it will send it to the kidneys, right? Then whatever the impurities are there in your blood or whatever the impurities are there in your stomach, every impurities simply come out of your body simply in the process of metabolism, right? We can eliminate all the toxic items, whatever we had in our food or whatever the toxic elements produced in our body. We can eliminate all the toxic items from your body in the morning one go itself, right? And the people who had a habit of drinking water, they can go twice for loo in the morning. It's a good habit to go minimum 2 times in the morning. You have to go twice for loo, right? So one go you will go. After drinking water, automatically you feel that you are in urgency to go to toilet, right? So within half an hour time, definitely you will go for second round, right? So after going to the second round, automatically you feel very lighter in your stomach, very lighter in your body, right? So this is the natural process of detoxification. So this is the first method of drinking water. So what is the first method?
Drinking water.
Yeah, in the drinking water, the first method I'm talking about. In the drinking water itself, first method is drink minimum 1 liter to 1.5 liter of water before half an hour before your breakfast, as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take 1 to 2 sips. Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning, you can take 1 to 2 sips. You know what happens after sleeping? Automatically, our mouth and the vocal cords, the water tract, whatever is there, so it's look like a little dry, right? So if you drink fastly from the beginning itself, what happens? Some people may feel that a little pain in their water tract, right? So the food pipe. So that is why we are taking 1 or 2 sips slowly. Then after, if you drink fast, automatically it will go. And drinking fast water is the main reason is to go for toilet, to eliminate the impurities, to eliminate the toxic items from your body. If you drink slowly, what happens? If you drink slowly, what happens? Let me tell you. If you drink slowly, the water will go to your stomach slowly and it will be spread automatically. It will be spread your body. It is not enough to uh, cleanse your stomach, and it is not enough to cleanse your impurities from your blood, right? So generally, for every activities, what happens? We need some quantity of water, right? For example, if you drink a glass of water, what happens? All the body organs will take their share and they will use it for the proper functioning. Okay, so because you have given a little quantity, they distribute it to the body. If you give more quantity of water, what happens? Automatically it will cleanse itself. The body has the capacity of cleansing itself. So we should give the priority, we should give the scope to cleanse your body. So this is the main reason why we should drink very fast in the morning only, before breakfast. Now onwards, you should be very careful. Don't get confused. Before breakfast, you should drink 1.5 liter very fast. After breakfast onwards. And here you should remember one cautious point, one reminder. While eating food, never ever drink water. Whatever the food you are eating, whether it is spicy food or whether it is normal food, whether it is breakfast or whether it is lunch, dinner, whatever. While eating food, whatever the food you are eating, don't drink water. Let me tell you why. While eating, automatically all salivary glands can produce saliva. Right? It will go and mix your uh, into your the food, right? Food, and it will go and into the stomach. In the stomach, there will be a strong acid, right? HCl, so hydrochloric acid. So the hydrochloric acid, whatever is going to be there into your body, right? That HCl is generally is very concentrated one. Whenever you get a feeling of eating, automatically the HCl production will start into your body, in your stomach. Then once the HCl produced, if you add water, if you drink water, what happens? Then automatically it will be diluted, right? Once the water diluted, then again your stomach the stomach has to maintain pH 7, right? So to maintain the pH 7, already water content is more there in your body. Then again you need to produce the HCl, all right? So it creates more production of HCl simultaneously. While producing more HCl every now and then, it will be like a huge burden to your stomach, as well as it can be able to digest your food properly. To to digest your food properly, what you're supposed to do is drink water before half an hour to your every meal. Drink water, how much water you want to drink, you can drink before the meals, whatever the meals, whether it is morning, afternoon, or night, your choice. Before the food, you can drink water before half an hour, right? Then after, you can have your food. After having food, if you feel that you are thirsty, definitely it happens in the beginning because you are not habituated to eat food alone without water, right? So in the beginning, what you can do is you can have 1 or 2 sips, but not more water. Okay, you can have 1 or 2 sips, but don't drink. It's not. Don't drink even more than a glass of water while eating food. After eating food also, right? Try to maintain at least half an hour to 1 hour gap from meal to drinking water. Then after, you can have 1 glass of water. All right. So from breakfast to lunch, from lunch to dinner, you can have maximum 2 to 3 glasses of water. Okay, more than that, you don't feel that to drink water. You don't get that much of thirsty. Okay. So in the daytime, from breakfast to dinner, you need to follow one method, right? Take 1 glass of water every half an hour or every 1 hour if you feel thirsty, right? If you don't feel
Yes.
thirsty, even then also it's a good idea to have at least 1 glass of water for every 1 hour. You're not feeling thirsty,
Okay.
but it's a good idea to have every 1 hour a glass of water. Okay, so now
Right.
we started with morning, like morning one type of water, drinking water fastly. Then we are taking the water for every 1 hour 1 glass. So in this period, the second half of the water type, so how to drink? You need to drink water very slow in the sense, take one sip and try to keep it in your mouth for at least for 1 minute. In this process, what happens? The saliva, whatever the saliva is need to be produced, it will produce in your body, in your mouth, and then it will mix with your water and it will go to your stomach. This saliva is the best source to digest your food, as well as this is the best source which can protect your stomach and intestines. All right, it is the best thing, like it can be act as a lubricant in your whole digestion process. Okay, so drink water as slow as you can from breakfast to dinner time. But in between lunch to dinner, there will be 6 hours gap minimum. Okay, so in that point of time, like around 6:30 to 7:30 or 6 to 7. Okay, So most preferable or most advisable time would be like 6 to 7 in the evening. Okay. Again, you can have 1 liter of water. Okay. So morning 1 liter of water, evening 1 liter of water. Here again also, why should we drink 1 liter of water at 6 to 7 in that particular time? So this is also acts as cleansing your body after the lunch. So most of the people they had a habit of eating more food in the lunchtime, right? More food and different dishes. Like most of the people they prefer to eat a lot of junk food and a lot of spicy food and all, right? So in the evening time, if you drink again 1 liter of water, then automatically it will eliminate a lot of impurities from your body. So this is a good idea to drink 1 liter in the, I mean 1 or 1.5 liter in the morning, 1 liter in the evening. It should be at least 1 hour before your dinner time. 1 hour before
Hmm.
your dinner time. All right. So let me tell you, why should you drink 1 liter water even in the evening also? Right? It's a good habit. Again, I'm saying it's a good habit to go for loo even in the evening. Morning one, two times. Evening once. So it can eliminate. These are the 3 times where you can eliminate almost complete impurities from your body, all the impurities, all the toxic chemicals from your food or from drinking water or from drinking any kind of items like cool drinks and all. So most of the people had a habit of drinking cool drinks, but it as a therapist, I don't want to allow the people to drink. My suggestion is not to drink any soft drinks. It's not good for health, of course. Most of the people are talking about they are really good for health. They can give energy, instant energy like that. They have been boosting and they have been giving a lot of advertisements about the soft drinks. But my suggestion is not to go for them. Occasionally, that too rarely, you can go because you're already habituated to have them. But my advice is not to prefer them to have in your diet, right? My suggestion is completely ban them all the soft drinks, whatever it may be, whatever the company it may be. So mostly they are all, see, whatever the canned food, whatever the preservatives of preservative food items, it's not good for health because while preserving any food item, definitely there should be some preservatives. All the preservatives are nothing but sugars or salts. So they are going to affect your body very, in a huge range. So it's a good idea to stop using all these kind of things, preservative food items, whether it is solid or liquid forms, right? And the next thing, after before the dinner, if you drink more water, automatically the stomach and the whole body will be cleansed, and you can go for second round of loo in the evening, right? So then you can have your dinner. Okay, I'm not talking about what kind of items you can eat, right? I will talk about all those items a little later, right? So when we talk about the diet plan, right? So 1 week diet plan, as well as we are going to give you complete 8 weeks of exercises. Okay, so this is the water therapy, the first style, right? And while drinking water, so what kind of measurements you need to take? What kind of points you need to keep in mind? The first thing is, while drinking water, you need to drink water morning and evening. Except morning and evening, you need to drink water very slowly, sip by sip, and try to, if possible, if you feel that your mouth is uh, rehydrated really well and your mouth is really hygiene, then you can gargle even, right? You can gargle
Right.
water and drink. Okay, so don't gargle much, just slight gargling, right? Rotate the water from one side to another side and drink. That's a good thing, right? And the second thing is, while drinking water, never stand. Never drink water while standing. It's not good for health. It will directly impact your kidneys and your some body parts, right? So try to drink water, whatever the water quantity you are drinking. Try to drink water by sitting, right? Sit
Mhm.
and drink. This is the best, but best process we can drink water. This is the best method we can drink water, right? And let me tell you why shouldn't we drink water, right? If you drink water by standing, what happens? Your whole body will be in a straight position. Then while drinking water, then automatically they'll go into a stomach. After going to the stomach, automatically they directly enter to your kidneys. See, you can test yourself while drinking fast and drinking waters in the standing position. Within half an hour to 1 hour or 2 hours, you feel that you need to go for toilet. You'll get that kind of sensation to go for a toilet, or you feel that the bladder is full. Okay, while drinking water, if you sit, the time will increase. The water consumption, the water utilization of your body will be extended to 2 hours to 3 hours. Minimum 1 hour extra you will take to go for loo or pee. Okay, so this is the way how you need to drink the water in the whole day. But morning and evening you have to drink water very fast as you can. It doesn't mean that very fast in the sense you have to swallow the water fastly, right? Try to drink water and enjoy that. So this is about drinking water. I hope you all understood how to drink water.
Yeah.
Okay, any doubts on drinking water?
No, no, sir.
Right, wonderful. So now the second thing, exercise. All right, like simply we can say swimming, right? So if you want to have a healthy skin tone, and if you want to have a healthy skin, and if you want to eliminate the impurities from your body, it's a good idea to swim every day, at least weekly once. But my suggestion is it's a good idea to swim every day at least for 10 to half an hour, 10 minutes to half an hour. It's a wonderful exercise. It's a wonderful thing, can rejuvenate your body. You feel relaxed after swimming, and while swimming, it is a wonderful exercise. Your body, you can be able to learn the process of balancing your body, right? So it's a wonderful exercise to swim, and it is a good thing to swim every day, right? Minimum for a half an hour, right? And the next thing, bathing, right? So, how many of you are had a habit of bathing every day, and how many times you bath every day?
And it's mostly once in a day
Okay,
in
once
the
in
morning. But during summer, I take it the bath for twice.
okay, twice. Good. All right. So it's a good idea to have a bath every day, twice, minimum twice,
Mhm.
because what happens, and for having bath also, uh, what kind of water do you prefer? Like normal water or cool water, or warm water or hot water?
Uh, Normal water during summer.
Yeah. So normal water during summer, good, right?
Yeah.
So, but ideal thing is warm water, not hot water, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excessive of heat is also not good for health, right? Even the cool water is not advisable, right? So you can have the water like little warm water, right? While having the warm water, so how do you wash your body? You just wash your body, or will you wash your hair every day? So most of the people, they used to call it as a head bath. It's not head bath. According to English grammar, it's wrong, grammatical mistake. Head bath. There is no such word in English language. All right. Most of the people unknowingly, they used to say that head bath, but it's not head bath. Washing your hair. So how many of you have habit of washing your hair every day? If the time permits, we will have washing your hair. Otherwise, we will wash only the body. All right. But the ideal way is you can wash your hair every day. But here there is a complaint from most of the people, right? So if we wash our hair every day, we are facing some hair fall. Right? So hair fall is not at all because of washing your hair. It may be because of the chemicals, whatever you are applying to the hair. Right? You need to think over about your chemicals, whatever the chemicals you are applying, like shampoos. Right? You think about it. I don't suggest about all the shampoos and all because I don't have that much of knowledge about the shampoos, which shampoo is good, which shampoo is not good. Right? So, but my suggestion is try to wash your hair every day. Right? Whether by applying the shampoos, different shampoos, or different lotions or different soaps, your choice. I'm not going to talk about all those things, but my suggestion is try to wash your hair every day, if possible, twice. Right? Let me tell you why should you wash your hair every day. Right? While washing your hair, what happens? Automatically, the water you pour the water on your head. Right? When you pour your water on your head, you can observe the senses. Next time onwards, while you are having your bath, try to observe the senses on your head, the brain, the nerves, the spinal cord, everything. It gives you a lot of relaxation. And let me tell you the secret of getting sleep in the night time. Have bath before night time with lukewarm water or warm water. Then automatically you will get sleep, nice sleep. But it's not advisable to have a bath after dinner. Try to have your bath before dinner. All right. And let me tell you one more thing. Before having bath, before having bath, try to have a glass of water. Every bath, either it is in the morning or evening, try to have a glass of water before bath. Then see the differences. If you have the water before bath, what happens? The blood flow will be stabilized. Then when you pour the water, you'll never feel that your most of the people who doesn't drink water before the bath, there will be a little fluctuation of blood functioning, blood flow. Okay, so to avoid that problem, if you drink water, a glass of water, then automatically your blood flow will be stabilized and you can have your bath happily without any disturbance. All right. So this is a nice idea to have a glass of water before bath and warm water. It's a wonderful suggestion to have a bath every time with warm water rather than the normal water or rather than the cool water. Okay. And don't go for even high temperature water, right? Very hot water also, it's not advisable. Next, and let me talk about the benefits of bathing. For example, the people who are suffering from fever, right? So what does it mean by fever first? What does it mean by fever? A fever is nothing but it's a phenomenon of increasing of temperature in your body, correct? So you can unmute
Right.
yourself. Yeah. So it's just nothing
Yes.
but increase of temperature in your body. That is what we refer generally as a fever. Okay. So in that case, what you can do is, if you can have a tub like tub bath in your house, then just fill the water, normal water or lukewarm water. Ideal water would be always warm water, right? So keep warm water in your tub and try to just lie down in the water. Don't allow your head to touch the water. Just you need to drench your body. You need to half of your body. Simply let me tell you, your belly part, your waist, your belly part has to be in the water, and the head, top part should be out of the water. When you are suffering from fever, if you wrench your body, the middle part of the body, if you drench into the water for half an hour, then you can observe the temperature. First, before entering into the water, you can check the water temperature, and after half an hour, you drench yourself, you immerse yourself into the water, and after half an hour, you can check the water temperature. Definitely, it will increases, because whatever the temperature you had in your body, it is going to spread from your body to the water. This is the best natural therapy where you can reduce your body temperature. All right. Why I'm suggesting not to let your head to touch the water, because some fevers like influenza, or some fevers like malaria, typhoid and all, these kind of viral fevers, they are not good to touch the water to your head. By touching the water to your head, automatically the virus impact will increase. To avoid that problem, never allow your body to touch, I mean your head to touch the water at that point of time, only during fever. All right. So the rest of the time, even in the fever, you can immerse your mid part of the body, half of the body you can drench into the water, and you can relax for half an hour. After half an hour, automatically you feel really relaxed, and you feel lighter, and you feel cured, you're recovered from the fever. Okay, it's a natural bathing therapy to uh, reduce your body temperature. And some people, it's not about fever I'm talking again, right? Some people, they'll have high temperature in their body. It may be because of lack of water sufficiency in your body, like dehydration, continuously facing dehydration. And the people who doesn't drink more water, sufficient water, we can say. And the people who are always doing physical exercises, the whole day doing physical exercises, and the people who are working under the sunlight. So these kind of people generally face high temperature in their body. So for those people, it's a wonderful technique to immerse their body, like tub bath every day. If you spend half an hour, minimum half an hour time in the tub bath, then automatically what happens? You can be able to reduce a lot of temperature from your body, and you can reach to normal temperature. And the blood pressure, people who are suffering from blood pressure, also it is a wonderful technique you can practice, like people who are suffering from high BP, right? And keeping your legs in the water, normal water or warm water, right? So by putting your legs in the water, what happens? You can absorb the senses, more relaxation, right? So, and you can spend for 10 minutes to half an hour time by putting your legs in the water. What happens at that point of time? If you observe, whatever the nerves are there in your legs, or whatever the nerves are there in your feet, those are directly or indirectly associated with your total body, right? So if we talk about the acupuncture and all, so they'll give different methods to solve different diseases of different organs of your body, internal organs, by pressing on your toes, by pressing on your feet, right? So sole of the feet, simply we can say, right? Bottom of the feet, all right? So they are pressing and they are doing a lot of therapies. Okay, so that is why keeping your legs in the water is also a wonderful technique. And let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever checked your ankle? Have you ever checked your ankle of your feet? If there are any cracks on your ankles, what does it mean? You have some cracks on your ankles. What does it mean? Any idea?
It means you have more heat in body.
Superb. It means you have more heat in body, and it shows that you are not drinking enough water. You are not drinking enough water. Your body facing dehydration. All right. Dry skin, itchy skin. or cracks in your on your ankles. These are all the symptoms or indications of dehydration or deficiency of enough water in your body, deficiency of water. Okay, so drink more water. If you drink more water, then automatically your skin glow. So the people who are facing some symptoms like aging, all right, so of course every person has to reach the old age, right? But year by year automatically your face glow will reduces. But if you drink enough water, if you maintain proper healthy diet, no doubt you looks always young even at 70s. Okay, so this is one of the best technique. You can drink water, all right? If you associated with water most of the time, then automatically your skin glows, and the impurities goes out of your body. So whatever the impurities are there, whatever the dead particles are there in your body, if you eliminate them, then automatically you'll be able to find only the fresh and alive cells. That is nothing but youth, right? Every time, whatever the age, whatever the year you have been living in, you can maintain perfect in age. Let me tell you one wonderful secret about the human life. According to WHO, World Health Organization, there is no question of old age. There is no such word according to the World Health Organization called old age. They can be, if you want to refer those kind of people, you can call them as senior citizens or elderly people. Senior citizens are elderly people, but we should not call them as old people. According to the WHO, there is no old age. It's just a number of years, the number of years of experience you had in this world. That's it, right? So you can live your life happily with perfect diet plan. You need to drink more water, you need to have nice food plans, and with a little movement. I'll tell you what is movement and what is the diet plan and all right? So now the food, I'm not talking about the diet plan here, I'm just talking about the food items which is related to water therapy. All right, so while you are eating, try to have more liquid food items into your diet, whether it is morning, afternoon, or lunch, dinner, right? So whenever you are eating the food, try to have maximum quantity of liquid diet. It's a good habit of having food, all right? And the people had a habit of drinking soups. That is really wonderful thing. Before the meals, if you have the starters like soups, then it creates a lot of benefits, health benefits. So it's a good idea to have more liquid food. So this is the process can be called as the water therapy. These are the 5 methods of water therapy. Okay, these are the 5 ideal methods of water therapy you can apply to your life every day. All right, so as it is already 8, I'm winding up the session. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now.
I have one question
Yes,
about the fruits. Which is the best time to eat the fruits?
fruits. Fruits can be
Yes.
eaten the whole day, but the ideal time would be morning. As a breakfast, you can eat all sorts of foods you can eat in the morning. But don't eat certain foods like acidic condition fruits, like citrus fruits or pineapple. These kind of fruits, what happen? They are more acidic condition. All right. So what happens? Already in the intestines there will be acid, right? If you add more acidic food, then automatically it will create a little bit huge effect on your intestines. So it is not advisable to eat uh, acidic fruits in the morning. I mean, before having any food, you can eat
Okay.
fruit.
E-
Yeah,
even after the lunch, can we eat fruits or before lunch? Probably sometime at evening or.
fruits are advisable to eat anytime. There is no restriction. But the people who are suffering from some side effects like sinusitis, right? some breathing problems, right? The people who are suffering from seasonal diseases. So those kind of people try to avoid the fruits in the evening time. I mean, bedtime. In the evening they can eat, but at the bedtime it's not advisable to eat. But they can eat in the morning, afternoon, and evening, but not in the bedtime. They can eat. You can eat.
Okay, thanks.
Right, like bananas, apples, and all. It's not advisable to eat after the food, after the meals, because they create a lot of acidic condition in your body, and they'll create a lot of what do we call that, slurry kind of things, right? So we should not eat apple and bananas after the meal. You can eat anytime, but the rest of the time you can eat, but after the lunch it's not advisable.
Yeah, one question here. I often get cramps in my legs.
Sorry,
I often get cramps in my legs. Cramp.
grams. Okay.
Yeah. So is it because of lack of water, or it's because of some other condition?
So Prasanna sir, your voice is little breaking and it's not clear. There is a background noise in your voice.
Yeah, I often get cramps. There's often cramp in my legs. Cramp.
Can you type it down in the chat box? By then I can be able to easily
He's
understand.
saying generally he has a cramp in the leg. So what is the reason for that? It's due to due to the decrease in the water level, or is there any reason?
Yeah, there are a lot of reasons. Like main reason would be the high temperature. The second reason is nothing but water deficiency, and other reasons like if you are facing any skin diseases, or some people hypersensitivity even towards the dust, right? Like mud and dust. If you walk on the dusty place, then automatically you will be able to find some cracks on your legs. So this is also one of the reasons. We need to do some diagnosis, whether you need to observe whether you are drinking enough water or not, first thing. And you need to think about whether your body temperature is normal or high, right? If these two things are normal in condition, then you need to diagnose about the rest of the things. What are the things causing for cracks on your legs? So these are the general things we can research on.
Okay.
Yeah. So most probably we will get due to of high temperature or due to of deficiency of water. Dehydration,
Okay.
we can say simply.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other doubts?
No, sir.
All right, super. So for today, I'm winding up. Tomorrow, we will have a meditation, a diet plan, and as well as exercises. All the three things together. Before I'm going to winding up, I just want to share you the diet plan for Monday.
Okay.
So this is the ideal diet plan for Monday you can have. If you want to take any screenshots, you can take. Or else if you want me to share in the group, I'll share in the WhatsApp group.
So you can please share.
Yeah, I'll share in the WhatsApp group. All right. So that's it for today. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Good night, you all.
Bye.
Bye bye.